Welcome to the world of the 36 Stratagems, the crystallization of ancient wisdom, the pinnacle of military strategy. The 36 Stratagems, this timeless masterpiece, where does it come from? It is not a single defined work, but rather the essence distilled from centuries of warfare and wisdom. These strategies are not only applicable in military, politics, and business, but their presence can also be found in modern life. Today, we will unveil the first stratagem of the 36 Stratagems: deceive the heavens to cross the sea. Deceive the heavens to cross the sea, as the name suggests, means achieving an unspeakable goal right under the opponent's nose. It emphasizes concealing the true intention in the most open manner, without the enemy noticing. This stratagem exploits people's habitual thinking, often disguising the truth in the most obvious places, making them lower their guard. In seemingly ordinary actions, there are endless strategic possibilities hidden. Throughout history, this strategy has been used many times in warfare, achieving unexpected victories. Let's take a look at one of the classic examples: Emperor Taizong of Tang, Li Shimin's incident at Xuanwu Gate. In the grand halls of ancient China, power was never easily won. The Tang dynasty, a time of flourishing culture and imperial expansion, was also a battlefield for ambition, betrayal, and bloodshed. And at the heart of this story lies one of the most infamous episodes in Chinese history, the Xuanwu Gate Incident, a tale of strategy, deception, and the ultimate rise to power of Emperor Taizong, Li Shimin. But before we dive into that fateful morning, let's explore a concept that played a vital role in this coup: the strategy of deceiving the heavens to cross the sea. Deceiving the heavens to cross the sea. It's a strategy that thrives on open secrets. You hide your true intentions in plain sight, making everything look so ordinary that no one suspects what's really going on. The enemy grows complacent, and that's when you strike. This is exactly what Li Shimin did to seize control of the Tang Empire. At the time, the emperor's throne wasn't secure. Li Shimin, the second son of Emperor Gaozu, had proven himself on the battlefield, securing major victories for the Tang dynasty. He was admired by many, and most believed he was the rightful heir. But his elder brother, Crown Prince Li Jiancheng, saw him as a threat. The rivalry between the two brothers grew to the point of no return. They both knew there could only be one successor. With the empire's future hanging in the balance, Li Shimin devised a plan, one that would rely on cunning rather than force. He sent word to his father, the emperor, warning that his brothers, Li Jiancheng and Li Yuanji, were conspiring against him. Though the emperor dismissed the warning, Li Shimin didn't stop there. He had to act swiftly and decisively. His plan: to lure his brothers into a trap under the guise of a peaceful meeting, all while no one suspected that this would be their final confrontation. On July 2nd, 626 AD, Li Jiancheng and Li Yuanji arrived at Xuanwu Gate, the entrance to the imperial palace. They thought it was just another meeting. But hidden in the shadows, Li Shimin and his loyal soldiers lay in wait. As the brothers approached, arrows flew. Li Shimin himself took down his elder brother, Li Jiancheng, with a single shot. Chaos erupted, and Li Yuanji was killed shortly after. With his rivals dead, Li Shimin seized control of the imperial palace. His father, Emperor Gaozu, had little choice but to name him crown prince. Soon after, Li Shimin ascended the throne as Emperor Taizong, one of the greatest rulers in Chinese history. But what made his victory so remarkable wasn't just his courage or strength. It was his ability to deceive. By making everything appear ordinary, just another meeting, just another day, he managed to strike without raising any alarm. The perfect example of deceiving the heavens to cross the sea. The Xuanwu Gate Incident is a masterclass in strategy, one that teaches us that sometimes the boldest moves are the ones hiding in plain sight. And like many of the 36 stratagems, its lessons go far beyond the battlefield. Whether in politics, business, or everyday life, the art of deception can often be the key to victory. This strategy of taking action while the opponent is lulled into complacency is also commonly seen in modern warfare. It's 1944, and the world is in the grips of the Second World War. The Allies are planning one of the most daring and risky operations in military history, Operation Overlord, the invasion of Nazi-occupied France. The target? Normandy. But here's the catch. How do you launch a massive attack without alerting the enemy to your real intentions? The Allies had a brilliant answer to that: deceive the enemy. They knew that the Germans expected an invasion but didn't know exactly when or where it would strike. So they used a classic strategy, what the ancient Chinese called man tian guo hai, or deceiving the sky to cross the sea. The Allies created a fake army under General Patton, complete with inflatable tanks and fake radio traffic. This decoy force was stationed in Dover, directly across from the Pas de Calais, the closest point between England and France. Meanwhile, the real invasion force was gathering in secret along the southern coast of England, preparing for a far more distant target, Normandy. The Germans were so convinced the attack would come at Calais that they fortified their defenses there, leaving Normandy far less protected. Little did they know, the real storm was brewing elsewhere. June 6, 1944, D-Day. At dawn, under the cover of naval bombardments and air support, Allied forces launched their assault on 5 beaches along the Normandy coast. The Germans, caught off guard, scrambled to respond, but it was too late. Despite brutal fighting and heavy losses, the Allies broke through. Normandy would be the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. By the end of the day, the Allies had secured a foothold on the beaches. The deception had worked. The Germans kept vital forces back in Calais, waiting for an attack that never came. The success of the Normandy invasion was a turning point in the war, leading to the liberation of Western Europe. The brilliance of the Normandy invasion wasn't just in its military might. It was in the careful manipulation of enemy expectations. It was the art of deception at its finest, proving once again that sometimes the greatest victories are won not through strength, but through strategy. This is the essence of the ancient strategy, man tian guo hai. Whether on the battlefields of ancient China or the beaches of Normandy, its principles remain the same. Let your enemy think they know your plan, while you quietly prepare the real move. As we leave the battlefield, we are reminded that deception, when used wisely, can change the course of history. And this ancient wisdom from the 36 stratagems, deceiving the sky to cross the sea, continues to inspire not only in warfare, but in the challenges we face today. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about ancient strategies and their impact on history, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our next episode. See you next time.